Hi everyone and welcome to lesson 16. In this lesson we'll talk about switch and break statements. The switch statement is similar to using if with multiple else if constructs. Switch is used in conjunction with break. Using a switch instead of multiple else if construct is easier to read and has more flexibility. Structure of the switch statement. The switch statement has a variable switch var, which can be integer or character variable. The switch variable will be tested against the value in each case to see if they match. When a case is found that matches, the statement below the case will be run until the break keyword is reached. This will break the program flow out of the body of the switch statement, and the execution of the sketch will be continued below the closing brace of the switch statement. If no matching case is found, then the code under the default keyword will be run until the break statement is found. Let's implement switch case statement on controlling number of LED to turn them on at special case. Before jump to this code and to be able to work with digital output pin to turn the LED on or off, we need to learn some special function. Pin mode. Pin mode function take two parameters, pin number and status. In general, this function used to configure the Arduino pin to be either working as input or output. And the status parameter can be configured to be either output or input. The second function, digital write, it takes also two parameters, and this function will control the operation of LED, and the status parameter can be configured to be either high to turn the LED on or low to turn it off. Okay, let's go to Arduino IDE and do some practice using switch case statement. Let's describe our circuit first. In this circuit, I have three LEDs connected with Arduino with pin 8 and 9 and 10. These three LED, when it turn it on, it will give different color. First one will give green color, second one will give yellow, and third one will give red color. What exactly we want to do in the code? We want ask user about which color you want to turn it on, and then we'll take this data or value from the user, and according it we will turn the LED. So let us go to Arduino IDE and try to write this code. First, I have to configure the pin number of 3 LED. The pin number is take integer value data type, so I will write integer, and I will see LED will start by LED green. It's taking pin number 8, and next we will configure the pin number for yellow LED, and it's already connected with pin number 9. And third, we will configure and declare the LED red, and it's connected with pin number 10 in Arduino. Also, we want to configure the value or the variable that will be get the value on it from the user. We will call it character, and we will call it user choice or user choose, and we will make it empty. After that, here I have to configure the serial communication, serial dot begin and give a speed. And as we discussed in the slide, I have two function. I have to use it with LED. First function, I have to configure the pin to be either input or output. All of 3 pin using with LED is used as output. So I have to write pin mode. Then in between these two brackets, there is 2 parameter. First one is the LED pin number. Take the variable, and we will use it for green first. After that, I have to configure here the status. The status can be either input or output. In our situation, it is output, so I will write output. We'll do the same with the other 2 LED, but I will change here to be yellow and this one to be red. So now this means that all 3 pins 8, 9, 10 is used as output pin. After that I have to go to void loop and ask user about his choice. Serial dot begin, and in between the bracket I will ask him select the LED color, either G is for green, EY for yellow, or red, or R for red. Okay, and I have to wait the user until give me this value. So I will write while in between the brackets I will use the function serial dot available equal 0, and I have to wait until the user give me this value. After that I will take the value from the user or from the serial buffer and I will store it in the user choose. So this variable will get the value from the user using function serial dot read. And as we in the previous lesson we saw how we can use the serial read to read the character. And the serial read function is only reading the first 8 bits in the serial buffer. And as usual I will make like empty line serial dot println, make this line empty. Okay, after getting the value from the user and put it in this variable user choose, I have to put it in the switch case and select in between 3 LED. So I will use this switch case. Switch case can be right like this switch, and we'll make 2 brackets and 2 curly brackets. The constructor of the switch case. In between these 2 brackets, I will put the variable that I will get it from the user, and I will make number of cases. First case, and in between this single quotation is the value of the user or user choose. Will get it from the user. Okay, if matching this value, then the next line will be executed. So we'll write here G. This is stand for green. So if I get G from the user, I have to do the following or the next line of code. For example, I will write here serial dot print ln, and then I will write here the green LED is on. And after that I have to turn on the green LED using digital write function. This digital write function take 2 parameters. First one is the LED or the pin number, which LED is connected on it, and the second parameter is the action. It will be high or low, so it will be high. After that I will make like empty line serial dot print in between double quotation. Okay, this is for the first case. Second case, but before ending this case, I will have to make break, and I will see what is the reason of write break here. Break. We'll do the same with the second case for yellow LED. Here I will write Y for yellow, and I will say here yellow, and I will select the bit number of the yellow LED, and I have to make break also. The third will be using blue, red, so I have to write here and write here red, and I will select the pin number for red LED. So I will take the variable and put it here. Sorry, put it here. Put it here and break. After that, I will make default. What is the reason of default? If any of these cases not matched the requirement or didn't execute it, then directly the switch case will go to the default. In the default, I will make like serial. Give the user message that he didn't give me the correct character. Please, you can ask him, please type the correct character for example. This is not like a warning message for him. Then I have to make also break here. Okay, so this is the switch case. Let us run the code, verify first it. Okay, and after getting done, try to simulate here. Okay, it's not working, so let us investigate what is the issue. Serial dot begin should be correct. This is not right. Serial dot print ln. Maybe this is make confusion for the communication baud rate. So let us verify the code again. Okay, and stop and start simulator. It is working. Select the LED color, either G, Y, or R. So first let us select green. So green is working, the green LED is on. Let us select Y for yellow. Y LED is working. Let us select red. Red is working. So now this is the controlling of 3 LED using a switch case. Let us play with the code here. Let us, for example, remove break here and break here and break here also. And let us see what will happen. Let us see what will happen. But first verify the code. And stop and start again. Let us, for example, see green. See, after putting green, all LED is working. So this is very important. We are putting our hand in the importance of the using break. Break, what is the meaning of the break here? If break is not in the body of the case, if a G character is coming and match the requirement, then I will execute this line. Without break, I will go direct to the next case and so on. So if I put break here, break, what it will do exactly? It will break the loop and go outside. Break. It will go outside the switch case loop. So for this reason, break is very important to use it with the switch case statement. So I have to return everything back. Okay, and here also, and here also. Let us verify the code and play with it again. And make a stop and start again. Let us select G. So what's happening exactly? It executes the code of the green LED. Okay, and break and go to the break. The break will be go outside the switch statement body. If we select yellow, we will open the yellow. Let us select any character. For example, let us put key. He will go the default. Will go to the default statement and will print this line because this key is not matching any of these cases. So I see here, this is please type the correct character, LED color G, Y, or R. So I hope this switch case now is clear and the lesson now is clear with using the switch case statement. Okay, thank you and see you in the next lesson.